If you are a woman over 40 and the fat loss keeps starting and stopping every year, 2026 doesn't have to look the same. In this video, I'm breaking down 4 rules that make fat loss finally stick for women over 40s, not only for the few weeks, but for the long term. These rules are not about dieting harder. They are about building systems that work with your metabolism after 40, not against it. Most fat loss after 40s advices focuses on what to do. What actually determines success is whether those behaviors can be repeated consistently. That's why sustainable fat loss for women over 40s depends on habits, not motivation. Most women over 40s who are trying to lose weight focus on the scale. The scale doesn't tell you whether you are losing the fat or losing the muscles. After 40s, preserving muscle mass is critical for the metabolic health, insulin sensitivity, and the long-term fat loss after 40s. Instead of asking how to lose weight, ask this: what does a woman who loses fat without wrecking her metabolism do consistently? She prioritizes strength training, she eats enough protein to support muscles, and she stops using undereating as the fat loss strategy. 2 full body strength training sessions per week support fat loss for women over 40s when done consistently. The habit is not to train hard. The habit is to become someone who doesn't skip strength training. One of the biggest barriers to weight loss after 40s is having too many daily decisions. More choices around the food and the workouts increases stress and reduces the consistency. Fat loss after 40s becomes sustainable when the system gets boring. That means repeating the meals that you enjoy, training on the same day each week, and then removing daily negotiation with yourself. Eating similar breakfasts and lunches stabilizes blood sugar, improves appetite control, and supports belly fat loss after 40s without any restrictions. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Hey, I already shared with you 2 powerful tips for fat loss for people over 40s. So I think you could do me a favor and smash that subscribe button so YouTube will recommend my videos to more people who are struggling with the fat loss every single year. I really appreciate it. And right now, let's get back to the main video. Fat loss after 40s, it's not about the perfection, it's about being consistent. If you miss one workout, no big deal. It won't slow down your metabolism if you are the person over 40s. However, if you keep missing your workouts repeatedly, well, this one will have a big impact. So I've got a simple rule: never miss twice. So if you miss one workout, just show up to the next one and perhaps with the lower intensity. This one will protect your recovery, lower cortisol, and support fat loss for women over 40s without burnout. You can't rely on the motivation because it keeps coming and going, especially during the hormonal transition. That's why sustainable weight loss for women over 40s requires discipline and the environment that supports it. This means keeping your protein-rich food visible and ready, placing your walking shoes by the door, and reducing access to the food that triggers overeating. This is not the restriction. This is the habit design for fat loss after 40s. When your environment supports you, belly fat loss and the consistency improves naturally. If you are a woman over 40, fat loss doesn't have to reset every single year. When you follow the right rules, the fat loss can finally stick in 2026 and beyond that without dieting harder or you burning yourself out. And these 4 rules works because they respect how the metabolism after 40s actually works. If this video was useful for you, then subscribe, smash that like button and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos where I'm sharing the simple tips for the healthy lifestyle for for people over 40s. And don't forget to share this video with your friends who are struggling with their fat loss every single year. And here is the next video that you should watch. But right now, peace out.